we're live. Welcome Third Coast and Third Rock. It's your boy CoreyP coming to you live with your boy Nate. Welcome, fellas. Welcome.
What's good, everybody? Man, how you doing there, sir?
It's all good. I just got some groceries, some stuff for the house.
Yeah.
Went to the store to get some stuff, you know.
I feel you on that. I need to do some of that shit myself, you know. Whew, good day, man. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't notice how little I had. Like, when I was living with Kat, you know, you kind of think about her and her name, so like you need like more groceries. It's just me, so I had like a can of beans in there, like a can of tuna, and like
good.
and like a little thing of juice, and that was it. But I was going out these last couple of days, so I had to pay no attention. I woke up hungover. I walk over there to eat something, and I'm like, yo, there's fucking nothing.
Can of beans. Yeah, dude, we do that nowadays, man. Me and the homie Jake will be chilling. And we have no idea until we look in the fridge and all that's in there is condiments and like a bottle of water.
Yeah, condiments only, right?
Like, for real, there's a mad condiment. You got all the condiments you want. You know, ketchup, mustard, barbecue, 3 different flavors of that shit. But
do y'all go shopping together or you bring home your own groceries? He does his own?
It's a bit of both. So we do like the primary shopping together. We get a lot of groceries, all the essentials, paper towel shit. We do that together, but then sometimes, oh man, I forgot something, so I get on the way home because it's just easier. You know, I work at the grocery store, so I can grab it right before I jet out. But yeah, I don't really like to do too much shopping by myself because it just makes it easier. We coordinate the meals around that shit.
Y'all eat at the same time too, or no?
Yeah, we do actually.
Or at least
sometimes,
or at least a couple times out the week, y'all be like, tonight spaghetti, because I saw y'all make spaghetti that one time, so that's like.
Homeboy Jake, shout out to the homie Jake. He is a badass cook, man. You need to get yourself a Jake straight up.
I am the cook though.
You the cook?
I could cook, yeah.
You a badass cook?
I'm a cook, yes.
What do you like to cook? Like what are your specialty?
Like if I really enjoy doing something, it's baking. I love baking.
Okay.
Even if it's from the box or whatever. I like pulling out my product and it's like a cake or a cupcake and it's nice and fluffy. And you're like, here you go, everybody. You know, you make cupcakes and shit.
See,
but when it comes to making food, something specific, I like to barbecue. I'm more of the outside of the grill. Like I like flipping, checking the temperatures, looking at the meat, searing it, and then like putting it to the low side and like doing all that other stuff.
It's an art to grilling, man. Because
yeah,
there's some people who be like, you ever go to that party or that get together and you're there grilling or someone's grilling, and then you got that one asshole who's like, you're doing it wrong, and you know someone's always trying to fix it, and then there is that person who knows how to do it, but he's just in the back. He's just watching it happen. He's like, I ain't gonna eat none of this shit. They're gonna fuck it up. They flip it like 20 times. Yo, anti shout out to flipping the steaks and flipping the chickens like 20 different times. You flip it once. You got it on the grill, it's searing. Flip it and maybe flip it again.
Just one other time, yeah.
And
really, that's what I learned working at Whataburger about burger patties. You're only supposed to like you lay it down, right? That side is cooking. You give it one flip. That's one. So now the other side is cooking, and then all you do is give it one last flip because after the other side cooks, more blood comes up to the cooked side from the first side.
Oh no shit.
So then you give it that one last flip, like 10 seconds to kill that blood that came up. And that's it. 2 or 3 flips.
No shit. Now see, I didn't know that about the blood.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But if you don't see it, there's none.
Yeah.
But if you see, because I guess like the patties, all patties are different. Like the Whataburger ones, that's how they would do it. Like they'll blood up on the other side.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you're not supposed to press them.
Oh, no
you're knocking all the juice and grease, which is good if you care about the fats and stuff. You don't really want all that. You're a little skinny head, but they would always tell us that don't press the patties. Like you're not making it cook faster.
If you're going to Whataburger and you're on a diet or you're trying to be fit, get the fuck out of here. Don't go to Whataburger or get a salad.
This is the thing that I never understood, and I was a big dumbass for this. For the longest time, I was in the drive-thru. People would come through, get the triple meat, triple cheese, triple bacon.
God damn!
But with the Diet Coke, and they'll water size the meal. And I'm like, yo, what's up with the diets if you're gonna do all this? It has nothing to do with their diet. It's just the sugar, no sugar. I never thought of that.
No, okay, neither did I. And damn, now that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just no sugar in your meal. So I was always like, I was a dumbass. I was always judging these people, and I'm sorry for those of y'all that I judged. I was wrong for that. I never thought of like,
but you know,
no sugar.
Well, hold up now. If you're getting a triple with the triple on it, yo, you need to ease up. That's kind of hardcore.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie though.
It's kind of hardcore.
The triple is too much meat. the meat takes over the cheese and the veggies. Mm-hmm. 2 meats is perfect.
Yeah, I think
just
so.
Just two.
Shout
meats.
out to the 2 meats.
Because too much meat, like I said, you're just chewing on a fucking ground beef.
Yeah,
fucking.
Like just lose the buns at that point.
Yeah, I think 2 patties is perfect.
I agree.
There's a place next to Academy. It's called the Shack, and their fucking patties are this thick.
God damn! If you're wondering what he's showing, ladies and gentlemen, it's about an 1.5 inches thick of a patty.
So I went and got the double meat. Nicole took me there. She's like, "Hey, this place is Shack." I'm thinking it's like the Whataburger double meat. It comes out and it's like
it's pretty big. The Whataburger double meat is pretty big still.
I was like, damn, this is a big fucking burger. It was good though. It was good.
Yeah. You ate that whole double meat from there?
I'm not sure if I finished it. I can't remember.
Man, that's like eating a brick's worth of meat.
Yeah, it was thick.
That was just one patty?
It was a thick fucking patty, but we gotta go. It's right here next to Academy and Walmart.
I'll be down. You know, I want to do like food challenges, man.
Yeah, we gotta stop by a couple places and try some things, and like we're sitting next to each other, we take a couple bites and just try it out, and then we cut the video up. So it's not like a whole 30 minutes, it's like a 5 minutes, and we get like a couple of them, like.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I was telling my nephew, you know, on the last podcast, shout out to the last podcast, y'all need to catch up with, y'all haven't heard it, but eventually we're gonna go around the third coast, all Texas actually.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go do reviews of places. We're gonna be hitting y'all up, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all gotta be looking out for us, 'cause we're gonna be looking out for y'all. Straight up, man. That's the future for the cast.
We're going down topic lane.
All right,
let's go.
I asked you this before, and I'm gonna ask you again. If you could be born in a different decade, which decade would you pick?
Okay. Which decade and why?
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
So which decade and why? Can I pick 2? Or is there only one?
You know what? No, go for it. Pick 2. I want to hear both variables. Let me hear it.
Okay, 2.
Mm-hmm.
I would be born in 2010. I think 2010 was a good time because thinking of technology. I don't want to do the outside era, scratching my knees on all that shit, playing outside or with rocks, dirt, sticks. All these kids got now is technology, which is cool. A lot of people put it down to like oh man, all these kids, they're just on but they're enjoying themselves. Yeah. Think back to when we were kids and how many times we almost broke our arm, the dangerous stuff we were doing.
Yeah, we would do some stupid shit, yeah.
You know, you got your kid right here playing like little Super Mario on his iPad. That's not that bad if you think about it. Now I get it, get him out there, let's hit the exercise. But there's a lot of cool stuff nowadays that kids get to enjoy and see. And I think if I was a kid, I'd want to be, you know, doing all the stuff that I see them doing now.
Especially now, every kid is doing it. You're like, fuck yeah.
Now, if we're talking like one thing I've heard is that 90s basketball, 90s football, 90s music was the best.
Ooh,
90s playoff basketball.
Shout out to the 90s, baby.
And earlier you broke something down to me. You gave me a perspective because we didn't go all into it, but we talked about it like very, very, very briefly. And you told me that you don't want to think of it as you're a kid in that era, but like you're 20 years old in that era. Mm-hmm. You're at your party stage. You're your prime stage.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, I would be born in 70.
This is your second variable.
I'm 10 years old in 80.
Okay.
When the 90s come,
damn,
I'm in my 20s and I'm
time.
getting the Easy E, Tupac, the playoff basketball with
Michael
Jordan, all that bullshit, bro. The Cowboys, man, like all that fucking stuff, like. I think the 70s, and then I would have like grown up.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah. You wanna be born in the 70s, so that way, like say you're born 70 flat. That means 1980, you're 10. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So 1990, you know for sure you're 20 flat, and that's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
In 92, that's when dreams came true, and Michael Jordan.
I don't want to be 30 in the 90s, and you're already getting your stuff together. You don't really care about all that stuff.
No,
you're not enjoying it the way like a 20-year-old you
trying
really
to get your
it.
life in order.
Yeah. Because the thing about 20-year-olds is that we're just bigger teenagers. We're not fully adults yet. We don't think to be like some people do. Mm-hmm. But most 20-year-olds I know, you're just a smarter teenager in a sense.
Like you got that mentality still.
You're just a teenager with a lot more freedom. You are not an adult in your 20s. I think once you hit 26, 27, you start thinking different, a lot different.
Like the eviction notices and fucking AC gives out, your car timing chain gives out. You're like, fuck me, sideways.
Tell the people what era you would like to be born in.
I want to be born. I don't have a two-parter only because I've actually thought about this like years ago. I want to be born about 1955.
55.
In the 50s, so that way I can watch.
Real quick, when was Vietnam?
Vietnam,
was
damn.
Was it in the 60s?
I want to say it was in the 60s. I believe it was in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. And you know that was a whole fucking era. Yeah, I wouldn't want to like. I'm looking more towards like, okay, 55. I'm seeing Elvis Presley still a little bit, and then we get into the 60s. You got the badass Mustangs and shit. I probably would kind of graze past the whole Woodstock era, even though that would be cool. But I'd probably have to have been born in like 1950 fucking flat.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I've just looked up. The Vietnam War was from 1955 to 1975.
No, that is fucking crazy because I said born in 1955.
Yes.
Okay. Well, but then boom, by the time the war was over, I'll be celebrating with the people. Like, war's over. You know what
you're 20, your dad's coming back from the war.
Yeah,
maybe
my dad's coming back.
Or maybe he came back and he's going to die within 2 years because he fell in one of those traps with the feces on the spikes.
Oh, shit.
Have you heard about those?
The feces on the spikes?
I don't mean to take a turn on the topic right
No,
here.
that's fine. You know, you piqued my interest when you were talking about shit on spikes.
Okay, so when I was younger, I would play Call of Duty World at War, and it's during like World War I, and like I think parts of it were in the Vietnam War too, if I'm not mistaken. But my dad told me, I told him why are they like there's like certain graphics in the game, and he goes, you see those? Those were really real. They had booby traps. They had like it looked like covered with like leaves and grass.
Yeah.
You're walking, boom.
That's a big
Next
Vietnam
thing you know,
thing.
you fall, and it doesn't kill you right away. But all those spikes at the bottom have animal feces on them. So the bacteria, when it stabs you, it gets in your blood cells and like deep into you. So it's gonna kill you eventually.
Yeah.
And it happened to a lot of soldiers.
No
a lot of
shit.
them.
No,
They were dying a couple
left and right.
But like not instantly. Like let's say a year later.
Like wow. Damn. That's diabolic, man.
That's evil. That's fucking evil.
That's some. Woo. That's.
Like
creative,
you know your
very
clock
evil.
is ticking. Like, of course we're all gonna die, but you know for sure your shit's on a fucking. You're a hot pocket, and they put you in the microwave, and you're almost done, bro.
Your time's gonna expire. That is, I know landmines, and that's very big on Vietnam topic. Landmines. Landmine is a bomb that you step on, and once you move or take off any pressure, you blow up the kingdom come.
What if you stepped on it and you know, like anything you do, like like what are you gonna stay on it or you're just gonna like?
You know what I would try to do if I stepped on a landmine? I'd be like, jump back as fast as I could. Now odds are I'm gonna lose my leg. I might even be bifurcated.
Would you like hold your sack and like try to like, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck no. Odds I'm gonna lose it.
No, that's why you hold it so at least your hands go.
But a landmine is gonna blow the fuck up, and I'm like, woo! I'm thinking on my dick. Got me fucked up. I'm thinking on my life, man. I might make it out of here with my torso and up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
There's a movie where some guys are like, they're walking in a forest, and then one of the dudes, he steps on a landmine, and he just stops, and his buddy turns and looks at him, and the buddy's like an asshole, so he just like lights a cigarette. He's like, and that dude's all, help me, please help, and he just walks off and leaves him there.
Fuck.
And then you hear a bomb blow off in the distance.
Remember what movie that was?
It was Behind Enemy Lines with
I haven't seen that one.
Owen Wilson.
Willie told me though yesterday to watch this one. I need to look it up. It's on my phone, but he said it's a really good one.
It's a war movie.
Yes.
What is it? Do you
I don't know, but I'm gonna look it up after this.
Ooh, shit.
And I'm gonna. It came to me real quick.
Let's think about it. Give
go ahead.
You know,
let's stroll.
My favorite. We're talking about war movies right now.
Oh, yes.
Man, dude, when I was in 7th grade, maybe like 8th and 9th, I was big, and I mean big, on World War II, all the World War II planes, the story of Pearl Harbor, the story of Midway. I was big. I don't know what it was. I was just overly intrigued and fascinated by the different styles of planes. I had these encyclopedia books that were like the fucking brick thick size of books. They had all these fucking planes, all these bios on them and shit.
Yeah.
I was big in World War II.
And did you play Call of Duty War at War?
I didn't have that.
It was the first.
I didn't have that game at the time. I didn't have that. I think I had an N64 at the time. So certain games I couldn't play, but I was big on that. My dad had a lot of World War II movies like Tora. Shout out to Tora, if you know what I'm talking about.
War at War was the game that took a turn with the Call of Duties because it really brought you back. It really fucking did. The Call of Duty before that had dropped was Modern Warfare. It's times to now, you know, the soldiers were like they look straight Arabian. Our soldiers straight look American, right?
They got the fatigues.
And the next Call of Duty they made for PS3, they had it looking like it really took you back. Like you really wondered, like, yo, you see all these different guys. Like you're going against the Germans,
the Japanese.
Yeah, you're going against all of them, bro. And then like you're seeing the Russian logo. You don't even know if you're cool with them. You don't know what that word ally means. You don't know if like I was so young, like all that shit taught me just the game itself and like history.
It gave you a history lesson without the book.
It made you go back and look rather than like a teacher standing in front of you trying to tell you. This game kind of did a little bit
hands-on.
And everybody knew about it. Everybody was into what you just said. Me and all my buddies, we didn't really know how bad it was until like a little bit later after we started looking. We would drop swastikas and
oh shit,
because we were playing War at War and we would see the little red logo. We didn't really know how deep it was.
Yo, the logo with the swastika, despite it has the worst meanings with it in the world behind it, it looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool.
It does, and like that, and that's not coming from like an immature way or like a.
No, I mean, like I said,
at the end of the day, it's a logo.
Yeah,
and like
it is.
We as kids thought it was cool too. We didn't know what it was, so like we were just drawing swastikas, like Call of Duty, boom, boom.
That's crazy.
You know, like, I think one of our teachers had broke it down to us, like why we were doing that. We all, me and my buddy Roland, my 8th grade math class. And they had told us to stop doing that. And we ended up finding out like that was like...
You want to know something funny? The swastika, and someone go ahead, correct me if I'm fucking wrong, but I believe I'm right. The swastika used to represent a logo of like peace. Straight up.
That makes sense. And then like somebody just turned all the fucking like because if you look at it, it's like a cross, but then they just turned all the.
I think that's how it's like the way it is.
Yeah.
That the cross with each blade going that same direction. I think that exact logo was a symbol of peace once upon a time, and then. Nazi Germany, you know, fucking destroyed that shit to all hell.
Yeah, that stuff, it taught us a lot. You know, it was that time too where you're like interested in that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So you're on YouTube looking at War at War and like who Hitler was.
It was crazy.
What, like,
you know?
And even at that, you're still too young to be able to realize everything and why. I mean, you're just thinking like it's all racism.
Yeah.
There was like, he was really trying to take over the world. I thought he was just, when you're young, you just think that he didn't like Jews and he was just killing Jews. That's all we thought and that's all we knew.
Yeah, straight up, yeah.
This fool was trying to kill it. He was going to kill everybody if he could have.
He wanted to prove, there was even a thing they tried to prove that they were like in a deeper religion. Like,
so look, I have a theory and a bit. It's silly, but it's about World War II.
Okay.
I told Shadow, I said, America could have been running the whole world right now. We could have been running the whole world. I told him, had we let Germany knock out all these other fools, right? And we sit back and kick back, and we're preparing. We're stacking our army up, building shit, getting ready, because nobody knows that. We're going to take them out at the end after they take everybody else out.
Right, they're leveling.
Germany takes everybody out, right? Boom. Then America hops in the fight. We take Germany out. America runs the world. That's it.
Well... I mean, that could be, right? Now when you put it like that, it's like, damn, son, did they actually...
Like, if we just sat back...
We just waited, we were
them,
like, you know, put our hands behind our head and put your feet up, you know?
I don't know if you know this, but like in World War II, like how they did the draft...
Tell me.
Or World War I, like, certain soldiers went, certain soldiers stayed and just made labor. You were just in the fucking factory.
No, that makes sense. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
that's how it was. Like, you thought, oh, you're not going to go. You're going to be here fucking working.
And no, that makes absolute sense, in all honesty, because at the time they were dishing out mad rifles, mad U-boats, mad planes, mad artillery.
Thompsons.
So all that shit has to be made, but it doesn't just generate. You know? So,
especially back then with the technology and how lower it was. Like everything was fucking man-made, basically. Like with an exception of a few guns, maybe like it was like made in like a small thing, but you still had to get that piece and put it on something with your fucking hands. In a hot ass factory.
Oh fuck yeah.
Or a cold ass factory.
Probably hot. Yo, shout out to the air conditioner. Shout out to AC units, central heating and cooling. My God. You know, that has to be one of like the most prolific, the best invention of all time. First modern air conditioner was invented in 1902. Hell yes, by Willis Haviland Carrier. Shout out to Willis.
Willis Haviland, how do you say it? Willis Haviland Carrier.
Willis Haviland
invented the AC in 1902.
Damn, that's crazy.
Y'all learn something every day. You come on.
I want to say, man, that was just a year after the car. I think the Ford Model T was invented in 1901. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was big on big car enthusiasts too, kind of. 1901 Ford Model T.
Ford Model T.
Let's see, he's pulling it up, ladies and gentlemen, for you, the people, whom we love, by the way. Shout out to the 18 subscribers. Y'all the shit. We love y'all.
1908.
1908?
Yeah.
Damn, anti-shout out to my lack of knowledge.
And this picture, actually, the Ford Model T is going to be the thumbnail for this YouTube video.
Yes,
I think this is a really cool one. We'll go through them. We'll pick one.
Let me see what you got.
Those.
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah, the Model T's the shit. I was big in cars, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I feel bad for not knowing that. I had
you were close. You were like 6 years off.
Yeah. I had a little Model T Matchbox car, and it came in its own special box. It was from the movie Untouchables.
Don't know it.
Oh, it's an old school gangster movie, but it's not about gangsters like Goodfellas or Godfather. It's about the cops fighting the gangsters. The cops are the untouchables.
It's like the Warriors before the Warriors.
Yes, dude, and they're there. They're driving around this Model T. They got Tommy guns and shit.
Dude,
man, I fucks with the Tommy gun.
The Tommy gun is the gun, man. That's just it has that look to it, like
it looks like a gangster gun. It just got that gangster gun look, man.
I remember when we were kids and we'll buy the pellet guns. They had the Tommy gun.
Oh, shit.
But it was like, we were never able to get it because it was kind of expensive. But we would get like the little $12 ones and stuff like that. But man, that Tommy gun, it is cold.
With the drum.
Just the way it looks. I don't even have to fuck you, bro. That Tommy gun is fucking hard.
I think the round drum makes the world of difference. Like if you just have a regular clip, like a banana clip, that's cool. But it's military. If I got the round motherfucker, I'm like, I got a cigar in my mouth. Like I'm coming out of a Model T. You know what I mean? I'm about to fuck your day up.
Okay, so going back to the Call of Duty we'll play, War at War. The Germans had a gun. It was this gun right here.
Let me see.
The PPSH. But the PPSH, hold on real quick.
Okay. You know, right here while he's looking that up, shout out to gun owners. Shout out to homies that are responsible gun owners, yo.
So the PPSH was their Tommy gun, the German Tommy gun. It looks kind of like it, and they had the round drum with it too. So the PPSH was fucking hard.
Yeah, it looks rowdy. It looks dangerous.
In the game, it was weak. It was strong, but it was very inaccurate. And in the game, they made the game the way the guns were. Like the Tommy gun was not strong at all, but it was very accurate.
Really?
It wouldn't like move. So when you're bucking,
it would hit the bullseye most of the time.
Yeah, the American guns in the games were very weak but accurate. And the German guns were strong as shit.
But they're
like the PPSH and the MP40. They were mad inaccurate, but like so they balanced it out really good. With
that sounds like something about Nazi Germany in that general time. You know, it's funny you say like their guns were very strong, but they were inaccurate. You know, Nazis, you could say the same thing. These guys are doing like fucking. Yo, someone correct me. What was it? Was it meth? I think they were doing meth and going out.
I heard something like that before.
Like doing some hardcore shit to keep them up like super soldiers.
Because they were fucking out there just...
Yeah, dude, like they were like unstoppable. You know what I mean? Like these guys, but that's what it was. The secret potion was like fucking ice or meth or something like that. Anti-shout out to ice, anti-shout out to meth. That shit is fucked.
Yeah, man, there's some crazy ass drugs out there, man. I don't. Okay, how methamphetamine became a key part of Nazi military strategy. We're gonna bring this into the next one, so we can have some time to go over this one because this one, it looks like we're gonna do a little bit of reading on this.
We could, yeah. You know what? We should.
And possibly like where they were getting it from. If it was even something that the government was specifically supplying for them, or it was something that the top head didn't know, but the bottoms were like, we need to stay up, so we're gonna make it and we're gonna do it. So there's like a lot of fucking.
They very well distributed it to the... Oh, fuck yeah. It wasn't just something random. Absolutely, they distributed that shit because they were... Methamphetamine.
So the Germans, did they invent it? I'm going to have to look that up. Who invented
methamphetamine? I know this. Early day, was it Tylenol? I want to say early day Tylenol had methamphetamines in them. Yeah, meth was once said to be the cure for the common cold, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, we used to do some weird shit with some backwards ass shit as a society, ladies and gentlemen. And we still do. We absolutely still do. We haven't changed that completely. Yes. Meth was one of the key ingredients in some kind of cough suppressant.
This is just insane.
What you got?
I just pulled up the history of meth. And guys, we don't do this shit. So don't fucking get all like, oh my gosh, they're meth head. Yeah. No, we just came down this topic road because we were talking about the German soldiers and like their type of shit. So like I said, I don't want y'all thinking we're talking about meth because we have any intention to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Word is bomb. Fuck that.
Yeah, so we'll get into that one next time.
Okay.
You want to stroll?
Let us. So, something else I was gonna ask you. And this is kind of random.
I like random.
This is real random. Have you ever wanted a robotic arm? Like even as a kid? You know, I have. I'm dead honest. I wish I not just the robotic arm, but one like from iRobot. You seen iRobot? We were talking about that in the last podcast. Made me think about it. He sticks his shit in arm in the fucking thing, and the bitch Vicky, and the on some fucking robot bitch. He's like, I won't allow you, and he's like, my father made me with durable whatever, and he can like his arm could get like withstand fire and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want that arm. I want that fucking arm.
I wouldn't want a technologized arm.
Mm-hmm.
Why? But I've always wanted the Spider-Man arm.
Like you get like web swing and shit?
Yes. When he said about the fucking arm, there's only one arm I've ever always wanted.
with this.
And that was the Spider-Man arm to this day. I know this is gonna take a turn. When I was a first grader, I got you're probably like in third or fourth.
Okay.
So it came out the Spider-Man the Web Blaster.
Yeah, hell yeah! I had one that came out of a cereal box.
The coolest thing ever, though. But the only thing that sucked is that you had to keep buying the cans. Yeah. So we got it for Christmas and we never got the cans after that. We just kept.
You had the gloves.
It was funny because at my old house, one of us had sprayed the ceiling, and for years, it stayed there like a little blue, it was like just a little scribble, and it stayed there for years, bro. I swear, it was crazy.
Nice.
I want to go back to that house, and I bet it's still fucking there.
That could also be a thumbnail.
Fuck yeah, dude, because
the stain.
The Spider-Man web stain. I would see it dude. I was in 10th grade, and I did this when I was a first grader, and it was still there on the wall. It was on the ceiling.
I'll be there every Christmas.
It was cool, man. It was cool. It was one of the coolest gifts.
I always wanted to be Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
Straight up, I wish I could have been.
He was actually the only superhero I really enjoyed as a kid. I didn't like Batman, Superman, or I kind of liked the whole little, but I was in the Spider-Man phase when I was a first grader. I was straight up in the Spider-Man phase. So,
yeah, Spider-Man was the shit. I remember going to the theater, dragging my parents to go see it multiple times, and yeah man, I would pray sometimes, I'm like, Lord, let me shoot webs out of my fucking wrist so I could be Spider-Man. Like I wanted to be Spider-Man so bad. Do all those acrobats, run on the side of a building, catch a redhead bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like goddamn, he had it all.
So the first superhero ever created was the Phantom, and he was created in 1936.
Without looking, if I'm not mistaken, if you have a picture, I think the Phantom, he would wear like a black mask. He just had a regular face, black mask with like a top hat. He had like a suit on.
This is the Phantom from what it's showing.
Oh, okay, wrong Phantom. Oh shit, I remember that movie. Damn, shout out to the Phantom. Holy shit, that was a movie. That was like kind of like Batman era, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so the next super fucking hero created was, come on. 1938, and that was Superman.
Okay, that makes sense with Action Comics. You know, Spider-Man had like I think a Japanese or Chinese form, and I think it was Japanese Spider-Man. That particular Spider-Man, Marvel, like Stan Lee was cool with them, you know, using the rights to make their own comic or cartoon.
Right.
That Spider-Man had a Transformer or a Megazord he would call upon, like a Power Ranger. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man, if he had an enemy he couldn't defeat, then he'd be like on his flute.
And what happened to this Spider-Man you said that they...
That's in Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
That's Japanese Spider-Man back in the Disney.
Yeah.
Before he became the web slinger without the Megazord. Yeah, he had a fucking robot he could summon all badass. So straight up.
Yeah, as a kid growing up, I never really found superheroes to be that entertaining, but the Ninja Turtles were the superheroes that I always thought were the superheroes. Like the Marvel characters, they weren't superheroes to me. It was always the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man.
Ninja Turtles are dope, dude. Ninja Turtles are fucking dope, man.
They're a good creation, but I had a theory about them because there's like a lot of talk about conspiracies.
I know there's like quite a bit about Ninja Turtles.
There's like higher ups that are reptiles, I hear, and like there's people that just say all this random shit about like the elites or the elites in the world and like how they're reptilian.
With
and, like,
Ninja Turtles.
So, but this is what I said when it comes to the Ninja Turtles. I said like, what if the Ninja Turtles were a way of them showing us how they tried to mutate turtles and they actually did in a sense, and they're not superheroes, but they brought it out to us in a plain way, so when we see it for real life, we're not gonna freak out as bad.
Maybe like
I talked to this one girl, she just goes all in about these higher ups in the world being reptilians. Yeah, so that's why I said it.
That sounds like some Super Mario shit.
It sounds like some fugazi ass fucking fake shit to me.
Well, in the Super Mario movie,
to me,
the live action movie, it's run by reptiles. Literally.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of little stuff that comes out to like reptiles are like, and like I said, they are a creature here on this earth. So let's not be all fucking fake about it. But when you see stuff like that, you kind of just question it. Like, why is the reptile the strongest one in this movie? Like, what are they trying to symbolize if you think about it? Now, were they just creating and they just want to...
Well, now, I don't know. I mean, reptiles, they just look cool. They have that reputation, you know. Reptiles, you think about velociraptors, right? You think about Tyrannosaurus Rex. Them motherfuckers didn't take anything. They took everything. They didn't take any shit, but they took everything they wanted. Damn, they didn't take anything, but they took everything. That's badass. Shout out to the T-Rex. Shout out to the Velociraptor. I love those. I love Jurassic Park.
Velociraptor? What the fuck is that?
You don't know what a Velociraptor is? A Velociraptor way. It's the little dinosaur that looks like a miniature T-Rex kind of. Like, if the T-Rex worked the fuck out and he hit the gym like 20 times a week and shit, that's what a raptor looks like. It looks like a very fit, smaller T-Rex. And it's all it makes these calls for the other Velociraptors. Man, have you not seen Jurassic Park? The raptors are all over the movies.
There's currently more than 10,000 species of reptiles.
Okay.
I thought there was like 6. If not,
Six?
but I'm thinking of the basic. Turtle,
Okay.
snake, lizard, chameleon. Fuck.
Well, all of those have their own, like,
their own
they have
species,
branches
they break
and
down
shit,
into other
like
species.
iguanas and shit like that.
Yeah, iguanas. Dude, iguanas are cool, right? Mm-hmm. They're fucking ugly, but they're kind of cool. Like
iguanas, they're pretty cool. Or bearded dragons are fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Bearded dragons. I do like the kimono dragons, but those are deadly. Those things kill people. That's crazy. They're about the size of your coffee table or your entertainment stand, give or take, and about that long. Some of them get longer, but they can kill motherfuckers. Yeah, mind your height.
I don't know if we crocodiles. That's the one. Crocodiles and alligators. Ooh. So I heard that crocodiles and alligators are some of the laziest animals, and if you like run from them, they will not chase. And if they're already full, like let's say there's a crocodile right here, and I threw you in him. Me and him will sit here for the next 10 hours because he's already satisfied.
He's like, come back later.
He's gonna not eat me because he's done. He got his shit. He's lazy as fuck. He doesn't even give a fuck. He's like, that's how crocodiles are. It's weird.
Interesting. Were you heard someone, you read up on that or anything?
I think the Joe Rogan podcast.
Okay.
I learned a lot of shit from the Joe Rogan podcast.
No, that's fine.
And that's what's cool about listening to podcasts. Like, I'm not spitting out his content, guys, but, you know, just sharing information out of it.
And, you know, it's information. And you know what? They learn stuff from this podcast, I'm sure. Yeah. You learn some of that one. We learn from it all. Y'all teach us some shit. Everybody learns.
Yeah, you guys, I would say, like, look, I'm going to do this. The first person to comment on the YouTube podcast, you're going to get a $10 Cash App reward, okay? It's not a lot, but it's $10. Like, comment, and subscribe. But make sure you leave a comment. Drop your comment, drop your Instagram name so I can find you. I can get your Cash App and I can send you the $10. But guys, show some love because we're trying to show you love too. It don't take a lot, guys. It's just real quick. So, like I said, you want $10, you're struggling, you want some gas for the week, you want some pack of cigarettes, comment on this video.
Yo, $10 can get, man. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what $10 could get you and what it used to be able to get you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, man, back in the day, I remember going to McDonald's. Shout out to Mickey D's back in the day. Yeah. I can go with $3.25 and I would get myself a little burger, a little fry, and a drink. When McDonald's was cool and they were doing the dollar drinks. Anki, shout out to McDonald's for bumping their drinks up to like $1.87. Go fuck yourself.
I will say this. There's people that need to make a living too. And with that being said, they need to work at McDonald's. I know someone that works there. They gotta pay them a little more. So with that being said, us as a whole community, people, we gotta pay the extra dollar just to help out our...
I understand that to an extent. I understand that if you're a mom and pop gas station. I understand if you're a little convenience store that just got started. You're motherfucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
They got billions of these motherfuckers all around the world. McDonald's global. Y'all can put y'all sodas back to $1.
Yeah, they could shut down a good 1,500 locations and raise the pay rate on a lot of their employees, and then
they could reopen those McDonald's once they get their money back, because they will. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, man. I think at the end of the day, it's a domino effect. It
is.
But talking about $10 and what it could get you today,
let's talk about it. Let's see.
Man, so I remember back in the day, $10. I'm not gonna lie, $10 could still get you a lot if you're smart.
If you're smart, 10 can go a long way.
When I first moved into my apartment, I had paid all my bills. Like, I had put all the money down. I fucking did all this shit. I didn't even have it. Easy lend me $10.
Oh shit, okay.
He said, here's $10 for whatever the fuck you're gonna do with it.
Hey, you know. That's what's up. Shout out to Easy.
I said, you know what? I went to the store. I bought a dozen of eggs, a pack of chorizo, and a pack of bread. It came out to like $8.60, and then I had an extra $1, a loose $1, so I had $11, and I bought a tall boy. So I bought eggs, chorizo, and that shit lasted me until I got paid. Like, it was like 4 or 5 days.
Like, see, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's not too bad.
But you gotta be smart about it.
You do, definitely.
I could have bought a pack of Hot Pockets, and there's only like 5 in there, and that's like $5.99.
You could have bought multiple packs of ramen if you wanted, and multiple packs of tuna.
Yeah.
Like, there's all kinds of little things you can do. It's all preference. You know, what you can stomach through. Honestly, I don't believe in making a diet out of ramen, like eating ramen every single day for a meal, because that's not good for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah.
But if you're in a pinch, ramen is a badass quick snack or
yeah, bro. Like for sure. Like I'm never one to be like turn them down.
Yeah,
but like you said, to eat it every day, come on, you got to do a little better for yourself. Try to eat a little meats, chicken, tuna, something like that. Some veggies. Protein, eat some veggies in there, but
ramen ain't nothing but salt.
Honestly, man, ramen have saved me a lot of times, man. Like there's times where I've literally paid the 36 cents in exact change to buy my ramen.
Damn, I think I've been in that position. Yes. I feel you. I know what you mean.
Yes. Bro, everybody struggles, and that's why, guys, if you're going through a hard time right now, guys, we've been there. We're gonna hit those bumps in the road. Just keep pushing.
And that's why you need to subscribe and like, so we can send y'all $10. So you can get, you can get your ramen.
You're struggling right now. You're like, man, dog. I'm gonna comment on this post, drop my Instagram, or drop your Cash App in the comment, and then I'll just find you from there to make it like easier. But I really want to find out who you are if you do drop a comment. So we could show some love and not just send you the $10, but get to know you and thank you for listening to the podcast.
Yeah, straight up. That's what we do.
Like I said, whoever finds it is gonna get the 10. You know what I'm saying? And guys, I'm sorry if there's look, I'm gonna do this. The second person that comments on it was gonna get $5. I don't want to leave like two people hanging like that. Like I don't want y'all to race to it and you see and you're like, oh man, that dude got the 10. So I will do this. The first person gets 10. The second person to comment on this video will get 5.
Holla back.
First and second. Be that guy, man. Be that guy. Be that guy to get.
Straight up. We put our money where our mouth is, and that will be in your pocket.
And it's just like, guys, you scratch our back, we scratch yours. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big a deal to give you $5, but it is a big deal for us for you to listen. We really want y'all to like, listen, and subscribe. So we're gonna take a little bit. It don't mean nothing to send you a little something so you could listen and support.
Keep your ears nice and perked up and shit. So, all right, man. I want to talk about something.
What are we gonna talk about?
You mentioned this last time. We were talking about.
And we're strolling. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the mess up. We're back. All right.
We never left.
Yeah. So I was telling Nate about the time I drowned.
Oh, yes.
Have you motherfuckers ever drowned?
Bro. Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. But if you have drowned, I know when I said the word drown, you automatically thought about that time.
It's a feeling that comes with that. You're like, oh, it's ugly. Go on.
So I almost drowned when I was a kid. This is the first story. I was at it was Easter.
Oh.
And I specifically remember I'm 3 or 4.
Okay.
I'm no more than 5 for sure.
This is one of your first memories. That's fucked up.
Exactly. One of your first memories. You know how you remember shit when you're a kid, but you barely remember it? And that's like one of your only memories though.
Yeah. This is one of your first memories.
So I remember kind of just walking and I'm feeling the bottom of the floor. Mm-hmm. And I remember like I stepped on something and it just went like this.
It just dropped.
Like a piece of wood perfectly just went bloop, whoop, and you just whoom.
Gave out on me. You just dropped a couple feet.
And I'm so little that I have no idea. Like, well, I don't know, bro. I just
like the ground's gonna come back up.
It's so sad how I think about it. Like, man, like somebody has died that way.
Oh yeah.
And without even knowing, because you're so young, my family said that I just dropped and they just saw the top of my head.
They just saw a little island of hair.
That's it.
That's crazy.
And I wasn't coming up or moving. Like
they just waited. Oh, yo, come on.
And my Uncle Juan, shout out to Uncle Juan for saving me. I wouldn't be here today talking shit to you, motherfucker.
Shout out to Uncle Juan.
Yeah, man. Uncle Juan came through with the motherfucking. He still tells me every day because we see them every Christmas, every the holidays and stuff like that. He always tells me, remember when I saved you?
He came in like David Hasselhoff.
He always tells me the same thing. He said, I jumped in with my wallet. My wallet was all messed up.
He's got to remind you, man. He's got to remind you.
Damn, bro. Hell yeah, dog. That shit's crazy. Another time. So that was not that bad because I was young. And it was like a long time ago. And it wasn't that bad, you know? It was kind of like real quick. You got the feeling, but you remember it. But
yeah. But
the time I almost drowned at Comal. We're drinking liquor, man, from 9 in the morning. It's already about 11.
You said liquor, not beer?
Liquor. We're drinking hardcore Bombay Sapphire.
Ooh, that's hard.
So me and Sanchez are drinking it. I want to say that this is the same day he almost killed me.
Okay.
With the driving.
Yeah, I remember that. Shout out to Sanchez, by the way.
Yeah, fucker. God damn it.
Right, thinking about it.
And next story, I'm gonna tell y'all about the time he fucking pranked me with that pig in the fucking.
Oh yeah.
So look, Comao shoots out a little thing. You get on the tube, but we only had one tube. One friend is in it with the bloop, with his butt in the middle, and then everybody has an arm like around.
Yeah.
But when they shot us through, everybody just boom.
Yeah, you can't. It's Comao River, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers been a Comao.
Yeah, no.
And when they shot us out, there's a part where it's like it's swirling because it's a river. But there's a break in it, so when all the water's that's shooting that way, there's water with the momentum that curves.
Oh, okay.
It's weird, but it just happens.
It's the current how it does it.
Yeah, and it's just coming so fast that it does take a turn too. So I hit the part where it swirls.
Yeah.
And I cannot come up. I see the light. I'm probably about this deep.
Like a good foot underneath the water. Maybe 2 feet.
It just shoots me.
What's about a yard underneath the water?
I'm so drunk off of liquor, like I'm drunk. So it shoots me through, boom, and I like open my eyes underwater, and I see, and I'm trying hard to come up, and I cannot. I cannot.
Petrifying.
And I did not stop. Like I just kept trying, bro. And I'm like just about. And then next thing you know, whoop,
your head pops up.
And I see all the other homies
doing the same thing, popping up.
They probably didn't get it as bad as me. I don't know, because nobody ever said nothing. But I got it fucking bad.
That one homie that y'all went home before y'all, he actually still dead in that river.
That feeling of fear, like, I thought I was going to die that day.
Ooh.
But two, you're not even thinking, like, you're just...
You're thinking, I gotta get out of here. You're not thinking, I'm about to die.
Like the adrenaline, and when I just popped my fucking head up, like I was like sober again. Man. Like it was just like you're sober again. Like you're just like,
dude, adrenaline is absolutely crazy, man.
It is, bro.
Adrenaline is intense.
What the fuck is adrenaline? Is it a thought? Is it something in your blood like that?
It's a gland. Adrenaline comes from the adrenaline gland.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because there's a movie called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Shout out to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp and Del Toro. That movie's intense, and there's a scene where homeboy like drinks some substance, or like he like licks some substance that came from an adrenaline gland. I think it's called adrenochrome.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's called adrenochrome.
I heard some crazy shit about that adrenochrome shit.
Dude, apparently, and it comes from a live human body. Like, you have to be alive. I don't know if you have to be dead or alive.
I've heard
you have to be alive.
I've heard some crazy shit about this adrenochrome.
And it will take you to somewhere like to Mars and further than Mars. You know what I mean? Like, it will get you higher than you've ever been in your life, apparently. And that's what's in your adrenaline. And I hear what's the worst thing of all, worse than the adrenaline, is whatever it is with the metabolism. In your metabolism, whatever breaks down like food and shit like that, whatever that is, whatever that is, I mean, it's a substance or something. If you were to get a hold of that somehow, and you got high off of that shit, it would be like, I remember a while ago hearing something on YouTube. Some guy was talking about it, and he was saying like, if there's anything else that's stronger than this, I don't want it. He was saying like this is too much. This is it. This is the pinnacle as far as he was concerned. He's like, there's nothing after this. I don't want anything. If there's something after this, it's way. He said it took him like to an out of body, out of mind experience. I could never, man.
You got fucked by the devil. That's
basically, man. Like, oh, that's scary, and it's crazy because that shit comes within us. That's our metabolism. That's my adrenaline. You know what I mean? Like,
the human body is fucking insane, bro. Like I'm telling you, like it's crazy too how we have somewhat of an electricity in us.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Like,
we are like a little electric current, straight up, man.
Like, dude, like the way our bodies create heat, the way the different shit we could do, how we grow,
dude.
I saw this video yesterday of this dad. He's messing with his son. His son's like 1, and he's arresting him. He's a little baby, bro, and he puts his hands behind his back like this. The little baby's in his little onesie, he's on the wall. But the baby has no idea that this is for a funny TikTok video.
Yeah.
He's like 1. He's just like. And I'm like, bro.
He's just a cute little baby.
It's so amazing how like we start off so fucking little like that, bro.
Yeah.
So little.
Everyone starts off as a little innocent little baby, you know. And shout out to bad parents who don't know how to raise them little babies, and then them little babies become sociopaths.
Like me.
Yeah, well, not nearly as bad with Christ.
I'm not crazy, but I could get crazy.
He could get crazy. Corey crazy. CoreyP crazy.
Crazy cut.
Crazy Corey. Yeah, man. You know,
You got any drowning stories?
Me drowning?
Yeah.
Shit. I think it happened one time. No, there's 2. The second story is kind of bullshit, honestly. But I'm gonna tell you the first one, and I'll tell you the second because it's bullshit. First one, I thought I was a badass. I was like maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I had kind of learned how to swim underwater. Like I can't swim. I can't float in place above water. You know how you see homies just in place? I can't do that. I don't know why, but I can't. But I can float on my back. I could swim underneath water and kind of above water. But I hadn't learned that yet. I learned just how to swim underneath water. So I jumped in like the 8-foot side, and I'm like 6 years old. And I started swimming a little bit, and then I lost that energy to swim still. And I'm like, okay, naturally I want to put my feet down, and I'm gonna touch surface as I thought when I'm a little, you know, I was diving in the 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot section.
Right.
I put my feet down, there's nothing but more water.
Oh shit.
And I can't bob in place and float. So I'm trying to bob in place and float, and I'm just like a bird trying to fly, but it's not going anywhere. And I'm there flapping my fucking arms like an asshole, and the water's just consuming my face and my sight, and I'm going underneath water. And I'm kicking my little feet as fast as I fucking can. I'm kicking them like a motherfucking road. I'm like 6 or 70. I'm kicking them like a motherfucker. And like there's red lights in my mind going off. I'm like, I'm gonna drown. I hope my mom sees me so she can save my bitch ass. Like I'm gonna die right here in this public pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and eventually someone came and scooped me up, and I hate
Who was it?
I want to say it was my mom. She picked me up. And man, I hate that feeling of the water going up your nose and you're all like, it's just like, even if you're out of water, it's still in there and you feel like you can't catch your breath. I can't stand that feeling, man. I'm all like, oh man, that was the first time. And then the second time was straight bullshit. We were at the coast. It was me and my dad.
Dude, it's different drowning in a pool.
Yeah.
And it's different drowning with fucking waves
like,
in the live current.
Like, no, there's no markers out there that say 5 feet, 6 feet, or nothing. It's just, it's at your own risk.
That's fucking different.
Dude, so I'm older at this point. I'm like maybe 13, right? I've already learned how to swim pretty good. I still can't float to this day. Fuck y'all, who can? Anyways,
you know what it is?
What?
Your breath. Somebody told me that if you blow everything out, you sink to the bottom.
And I know that.
And if you just go like this, and just go, and then just like shoot back like this.
Now I can float on my back all day. I can float like the motherfucker from Saving Private Ryan. I just float off into the sunset with the Lord and everything. I could do that all day. All day. I could, but if we're talking about just being in place. Like, all right, Nate, just float in place.
Just not moving?
Yeah, not on your back. Not on your back, just sitting above, like, just, imagine my chest right here, just water. Just, I'm floating in water, and just, my bottom, like, I'm like an iceberg, and my bottom half is just, my legs are just.
You can't float.
Like when, you seen Jaws? No, man, like a torpedo, I couldn't do that. I mean, like, I'm just there, like, you seen Jaws?
No.
Oh man! All right. Well, the preview for Jaws, they show like the camera from the shark, and it's looking up at the girl in the bottom of the water, and it's like dun 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 dun, and they show the girl's silhouette, and you see her just kind of like floating like a little angel in the water, and the shark's getting closer, and then he bites her, and she's all, ah! You know what I mean? It's like that. I can't do that. I can float on my back. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm there at the coast. Me and my dad, we walked out into the deep. What we thought was deep. I forget that when you get.
a good swimmer?
Kind of. I mean, he might be as good as me.
Yeah.
You know? But I forget that when you're out there in the ocean or the Gulf, that too. But then there's a part where you can stand up.
Yes, right.
And you think it's super deep, but it's actually to your fucking ankles
it goes
and shit.
Deep, like 4, and then you hit up to like you go up, right?
Yeah.
All beaches do that, I think.
Well, because eventually, then there's a drop.
Yes.
And you could be walking all cool, you're like, man, I got this, and then whoop, and you just, and if you can't recover from that sink, you could just drop to like the Mariana Trench. You just keep dropping. Some people have died like that. They're just walking and then whoop, they hit a sinkhole and they just drop.
Like I told you, that's what happened to me. But we were at a lake.